So we have, let's see, we will associate or bind key to make association key with page num and field. Yeah. Go and let's get rid of all that code and try it again. Let key equal make association key. Oh no. No, I want, how do I, there we go. Can I do that? Yes, okay, cool. Page num, field name, field name. Okay, then we're going to update, or no, we're going to swap, bang, app state, update in the associations, and then inside of there, the key, and then the thing we'll do with that, that'll be the value that we get at associated with this key. It will be texts, but texts might be nil, so we'll do texts. We're going to set it to either whatever it was or an empty set, and then we'll check if contains so if contains texts text index, we will disjoin, otherwise we will conjoin from texts the text index, and that'll be our updated value for associating with the key. Does that seem to work so far? So good. Yay. Okay, cool. Going back here. Let's see. We have toggle association between all of that. I think we're good there. I don't feel like doing recode on this whole thing, but it's not that bad. Okay, so I'll try recreating the very first line. Function named toggle association with 3 args page field text. Okay, and I'll leave this part alone and see if I can recreate the very first line. Def a function named toggle association bang. I think it probably had a bang on it, but I didn't write that out before. And then we want page num from here, then field name, I know that from here, and finally text index because of this. Oh, and we need to re-include all of that stuff. Now if we go back to the web page, did it work? It appears to have worked. Yay, I can still associate labels with text fields. All right, so that's that line. Draw a rectangle. Okay, seems pretty legit. How much further do I have to go? Oh wow, like 400 lines. Okay, so 400 lines total. I'm only at line like 100. And I actually keep making this longer as I go, so that's gonna be a while. Okay. Define draw rectangle takes a CTX, whatever that is, XY with height, fill color and stroke color. A CTX, I think that's a context, but I don't know what context means here in this what would you call it? Setting? Okay, so this one comes from CTX there, and then that one comes from, where is this bound? Oh wow, okay. So it's much higher up. Oh my goodness. This is a long one. Okay, so there is where context gets its binding. Draw all highlights. Overlay context. Okay, where does that get its value from? I might have passed it. Oh, there it is. So it gets its value from get context. Okay, so yeah, that's a confirmation. It is a context. CTX is short for context. It gets its value from the overlay canvases dot get context 2D. So, and then the overlay canvas is a create element. It's a canvas element. That's cool. So you can create an HTML element and then get a context, and then that context allows drawing stuff, I guess. What actually happens with this context? Anything? Let's do draw text bands and draw rect. So we went up the stack to see where context got its value. Now we're going down the stack to see where does it actually get, where does something actually happen with it. Oh, I see. Okay, eventually at some point we do, we set the fill style to fill color. So the context has a property called fill style, and then we can also call on the context, there's a method called fill rectangle that takes in these arguments. Okay, color, stroke color, stroke style, line width, and then we do a stroke rectangle. So we have to do set bang on the context, and then we call a function after doing that. Wow, that's incredibly unsatisfying. Incredibly stateful, but the result seems to work, so that's cool. I wonder if there's a way around, like a library for working with SVGs or Canvas. I think Canvas is SVG. I guess I don't know for sure. But yeah, I wonder if there's a library for dealing with line with a Canvas tag in a more, I don't know, what would you call it, like data structure driven way. So like maybe instead of calling stroke rectangle with a context and x, y, width, and height, you would call stroke rectangle with a map that has x, y, width, and height, and line width set to 3, and stroke style set to stroke color, etc. It seems like it wouldn't be that hard to write a library for doing that. I don't really feel like doing that right now, but maybe at some point. Okay, yeah, I will start in on this one in the next video. That seems good.